what I think is amazing about you, bro, and this is what I encourage a lot of people to do, is the debate is, should you pursue your passion or should you pursue money? Pursue your passion or pursue money? When I was in my early 20s, I couldn't give two shits about money. That's the ironic thing, that I ended up in finance and hosting a financial show, is that I was just about pursuing my passions. I was a stand-up comedian. I did nightlife in South Beach. I was a substitute teacher. I worked at a sports agency. I was just doing shit that I wanted to do until I was like, holy crap, I'm sick of living on my friends' couches. Let me go make some money. And basically I entered that, the financial world. It took me years to cut my teeth and, make it in the finance world. A decade later, I'm like, holy shit, I'm a millionaire. This is insane. I was sleeping on couches 10 years ago. Now I have like a legitimate business and a legitimate business model. And then after that happened, I went back to pursuing passions that I had. I opened up a stand-up comedy club next to Bodega in South Beach called Ricky's. So we did that and nightlife stuff with Bodega in Miami, if you're ever down there. But then I kind of circled back to my passions, and now I'm working on something that I'm passionate about, which is having conversations with people regarding what their passions are in finance and financial wellness and dating and relationships. So ultimately, I'm giving you that big spiel right there to ask you, like, how do you balance your passion, which is clearly animals, but also making enough money so you could freaking feed your animals? How do you balance the passion and the money?
Well, my whole passion, my whole life is animals, so I got to make a way, to find out how to feed myself and feed them, and it's through animals, through my passion. And you can have thoughts of making millions of dollars all you want, but if you don't have the work ethic or the drive to want to go through whatever you got to go through, because chasing money, you're going to get to a point where whatever the fuck you're going through just ain't worth it for the money.
Right.
You just don't want to go through it anymore. You don't want the stress. You don't want the the pressure to keep going forward sometimes. And if your end goal in that situation is just money, you're going to break. You're always going to break. If you have a passion, something that, like, you'll fucking die doing it. Are you able to curse on here?
Yeah.
Sorry. If you're going to die doing it, you can go through your lowest point in your life and you're just not going to give up. And then that can turn a whole different side of you into being hungry, disciplined, having your behavior match your finances, when you do get another shot, and then your money is going to triple, quadruple. You're going to make more money than you ever thought you're going to make in your life if you're chasing your passion, because you have the drive, the work ethic, the discipline, dedication, and the durability to go through anything. You're going to have your mountains and your valleys. And if you're going to go through mountains and valleys in life, you got to have a passion to keep you going.
Do you think that there's a specific balance that you need to have? Meaning, like, some people are passionate about basketball. They love basketball, but they're never going to make it to the NBA. So it's like at some point they need to, like, all right, well, maybe you become a coach or an assistant or whatever. Or maybe, like, if you're, I know people especially in the financial world, they're just all about the money, all about the money. They work in Wall Street. They get freaking burnt out within 5-7 years. They're out of it. So there does need to be a balance, meaning, yes, pursue something you're passionate about, but if you're not making money doing it, you need to pivot. But also, if you're just focusing on the money, it's going to, like you said, you're going to burn out because you're not passionate about it. Do you think that that's, like, for instance, like the 80-20 rule? You need to have 80% passion, 20% money. Is there a balance that comes to mind? What do you think?
I believe so. Me, I'm just a natural born hustler, so I'm going to make a way. If I got paid $20 when I was a kid for cleaning up cricket poop, that $20 is $20 million. You couldn't convince me I couldn't make $1 million or $100 million picking up cricket poop in the future, but that's just my mindset of being a passionate person inside my workspace.
So passion is more important than money for you. But money is important, though,
for sure.
Obviously. Amber, go ahead.
I'm like, I don't need much,
Right.
I'm an animal guy.
You're a minimalist at heart, would you say?
Freaking minimalist, dude. I have stuff. When I do have too much stuff, I'm like, dog, get it out of here. Take it. I have a lot of siblings. I'm oldest of 10, so I'm always giving shit away.
Oldest of 10, by the way.
Wow.
I'm always giving shit away. If I accumulate too much stuff, I was homeless before, so I know what it is to be like on the other end of a lifestyle. When you're living
What
in
does
the
it mean
street,
to be a minimalist to you?
bro, get rid of that shit. If I have 15, 20, 30 pairs of shoes, after a few months, I'm like, dog, give me 5 shoes, fucking take them.
Yeah.
If I got shirts in my closet or stuff I'm accumulating over, I'm like, take it, give it away. Let's give it to the home. Like,
what about jewelry, cars,
never
clothes,
in
that
my
kind
life
of really?
I've ever bought jewelry.
It's not something you're into.
Okay, I lied. I bought a couple things when I'm traveling.
Yeah.
It's like $8, $13 to get a
But
little ring or something.
Those
you
are,
know?
I would call those mementos, not jewelry.
Mementos.
Yeah.
Right.
I never in my life
Gotcha.
would spend money on jewelry, like
Gotcha.
unless I'm buying a diamond for my wife for getting married, you know, or presents for her.
Gotcha.
But I'm not a big fan.